welcome to day 8. Just notice I picked the worst place to sit because of the sunlight. So let's just see if I can tweak that round a bit. Can I tweak that round a bit? Oh, there we go. That's just bearable, isn't it? Okay, cool. So welcome to day 8's video. Today's video is called Reimagined Reality. So I think one of the things that starts to happen when we're allowing for magic, we're starting to see it, we're starting to recognize that we can rely on it, that can be really hard. That can be really hard because that battles with all of our conditioning. My experience is that it creates vast amounts of space. And that can be fantastic, and it can be disconcerting, because one of the responses to that, one of the things, the pieces of conditioning or habit that comes up is, well, what do I do then? Like if I'm just waiting for magic to appear, then what do I do? And that can come as something quite threatening and quite difficult to handle. And it can also be like, oh wow, like if I can count on this, then what can I do? Blimey, how much of the stuff that I'm busying around with actually could just drop off, could in fact not be done? What does that open for me? What becomes possible? And so that's really where reimagining reality comes from. It's like an opportunity to take stock and go, blimey, I could in fact be living in a completely different way. So let's kind of ground that a little bit and think very practically. One of the traps I've seen for business owners, particularly very bright, very driven, very successful business owners, is the addiction to being the worker. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it at all. Like some people just really get off on working all the time. It's fantastic. Why not? But it can start to, eat away and be something that's difficult to pull back from. And it's really hard for them to imagine like their business is running without them, or certain functions running without them, or no one else can do it as well, or whatever the case may be. And when you start to see the simplicity and functionality of magic, it stops being something sort of flaky and crazy, and just becomes like part of the everyday fabric of your world. Then there's huge scope for running or functioning in your business in a different way. Huge scope. Huge scope for maybe not being involved in it at all, or maybe really designing it around the stuff that you love. Like really only designing it around that. Just massive. There really is, because the magic is, come back to this, is the infinite potential of all things. And the more space that opens up for that, the more it's like, wow, I never imagined that could happen. Wow. And the synchronicity almost seems to quicken, such that eventually it would become like real time, like everything, the whole lot is just a completely magical existence. Just mind-blowingly cool. So that's really the reflection for today, is if you started to notice magic, or notice patterns from the past, start to see what appears to be required for you to do that might not be as necessary as you think. Yeah. Start to reimagine your reality, what might be possible, in light of seeing something a bit more concrete about something quite so esoteric as magic. And again, let me know through email, through messages. I'm loving getting your feedback on what you're seeing and the challenges that this is bringing up. So yeah, cool. See you on the next video.